Hey friends, welcome back. Today I'm junk journaling a spread from the last day of my Portland trip, and I'm so excited because this video is part of a special playlist called Journaling My Way. A group of us journalers got together to share our own style, so you're going to see lots of creative inspiration in this series, and I'm joining the host, Sunflower Tasha DIY, as well as Simply Blessed Crafts, The Painted Peach, Nikki's Eye for DIY, and Funky Junk Inspiration. I'll have the links to all their channels and the full playlist down in the description, so after you hang out with me here, be sure to go check them out. You're going to love their projects. I'm Lisa, and I'm your go-to gal for all things watercolor painting and DIY crafting, and this is our gray house. On this channel, we get creative together, so let's get started. Today, I'm working in my junk journal, and I'm creating a memory spread from our last day in Portland. I love using these pages to capture like little details, tickets, photos, and even scraps of paper, receipts, things like that from my trips, because it makes everything feel more real and memorable. And I thought it would be fun to chat about Portland itself while I work, and also share why memory keeping is such a game changer for mental health. So Portland is called the City of Roses, and fun fact, it has over 200 parks and gardens, including the International Rose Test Garden. And here's a quirky fact. It's home to the world's smallest park, Mills End Park, and it's only 2 feet wide. I've never been, so I need to put that on my list to remember to go to that the next time I'm in Portland. And Portland has more breweries than almost any other U.S. city, and they also have tons of coffee spots and lots of food truck options. So if you're a foodie or a coffee lover, Portland is kind of like Disneyland. And another favorite stop on our trips from Portland to Tri-Cities is Multnomah Falls. And if you've never been to Multnomah Falls, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. It's 620 feet tall, making it Oregon's tallest waterfall. And we've taken our fair share of pics on the Benson Bridge. It's perfect for photos. And here's some folklore for you. There's a Native American legend about a princess who sacrificed herself for her people, and the falls were created in her honor. And here's a great journaling tip. So adding photos, and I do the mini photos, I print them out with my Sprocket printer or my Instax camera. Adding photos or journaling notes about a place like that just brings back all those little sensory memories. The mist on your face, the sound of the rushing water. So just think about that when you're taking pics and you're saving stuff. Another cool spot nearby is the Bonneville Dam. It's not just an engineering wonder, but it's also a great spot to see salmon runs in season. Fun fact, it was built in the 1930s during the Great Depression, and it still powers homes across the Northwest. There's also a fish ladder where you can watch salmon make their way upstream. And if you don't know what a fish ladder is, it's a system of steps and pools that allows migrating adult salmon and other fish to bypass the dam and continue upstream to their spawning grounds. So, scrapbooking, junk journaling, memory keeping, whatever you want to call it, it's more than just paper and glue. It's actually really good for your mental health. It boosts mindfulness. It makes you slow down and makes you more present in the moment. And it acts as a creative outlet because there are no rules. It's just play. And it helps with stress relief, at least for me, because it's kind of like meditation, because you're just focusing on stuff, and it builds a gratitude practice because you're noticing little details of life and travels. And for me, looking back on these spreads instantly brings me joy and reminds me of good times, even if the day itself felt ordinary then. So while I'm gluing and layering here, I'm not just making a pretty page, I'm also preserving memories and giving my brain a little dose of happy. I have not done any scrapbooking in quite a long time. I just kind of started back with this journaling stuff. And so I kind of use my journal as a memory keeper, scrapbook, junk journal, and just like, all those things kind of combined together. So I'm not exactly sure how to label it, but you really don't need to label it. I just really enjoy putting some of my memories into a little book that I can look back on, because just flipping through it, it's kind of like, oh, I remember when I created this, or I remember that trip. So it's been a lot of fun for me so far. And I really encourage you to do something similar, so that way you don't forget some of those memories that you've made on your trips or your travels and things like that. And I may not be the best at spreads. My spreads may not look like all starry and wonderful, but they're special to me, and that's what counts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more creative journaling, watercolor, and DIY inspiration. And don't forget, check out those links below, because I think you'll really enjoy the playlist. And if you want to follow me on social media, my handle is Our Gray House, but just don't follow me in real life though, because that's creepy. Bye!